okay, remember those videos that are like top 10 worst consoles and like top 20 worst consoles and like I give today I'm gonna do a top 10 worst consoles list today. So brace yourselves for this thing here. Number 10. You like Nintendo, we love that. Let's try the Virtual Boy. That is just so bad. Yeah, it is. Well, it had some great games like Mario Tennis, and some other great games like freaking Teleboxer. Sorry if I said that wrong. And some other games that are kind of great for the system, like freaking Red Alarm. This is a real game right here. And then we get a Virtual Boy Wario Land game. Yeah, this is why I put it at number 10. Number 9. This is like the original Steam console. Yeah, like the Steam from PC. Yeah, that one. Well, this is the Apple Pippin. This was literally like the original freaking Steam thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it here. And it literally just hit rock bottom. Yeah, I'm not lying. And this was the rise and downfall of the console. Great job. Number 8. Yeah. The Commodore 64 console. The Commodore 64 game system console. Yeah, this was like the sequel to the console, but much worse. And then it had a keyboard, now it's much worse. Yeah, that's wrong. Number 7. The Oya. Oh my god, this is like a freaking Android and freaking controller had a baby. Yeah, this is what it would look like. Yeah, why did they have to put the Oya here? Okay, first of all, it had bad internet. And second of all, it had some bad game. It had some games that were ported from some mobile devices or consoles, which I'll say this is on the number 7 here. So that's what I'm gonna all say for this thing here. Why? Number 6, the Hyperscan. Yeah, this is like a hyper wreck. Or maybe a hyper scam. Because this thing scammed you in the 2000s when you were like a kid. Huh? It couldn't go online. Like, this is like the worst consoles of the 2000s. Yeah, I'm not joking. This is actually the worst console of the 2000s. Like, some child turned them off to a game console and they say this. Whoa, can I get freaking Xbox 360? And then the mom just says yes, and then they get the Hyperscan. And they go. And then 11 years later, they just get an Xbox 360. Yeah, that's the story there. Oh boy, I'm so gaming, I can get a freaking Philips CDI. Yeah, this is out this console. It had some games like Hotel Mario and some other Zelda games. They have some memes, except for except for one that was like a story of freaking of Zelda, not Link, which you play as Zelda in the 2 games, which Zelda would return as a playable character in some 2 games. And then to number 4, we got the Gamecom, which this console's kind of bad. Or maybe it's a handheld. Some kid in 1999 was like, "Mom, can I get a freaking Game Boy cover?" And they go, "Yes." And then they just get the Gamecom. And they be like this. And then 1 year later, they're just now freaking 13, and they just get the Game Boy cover. Yeah, it's like that. Like, nobody liked Tiger Electronics. They had some great stuff, except for their consoles, which they're so bad that nobody loved them. Everybody hates them so much. Everybody was like, and Tiger was getting a lot of hate because of the console. So that's the end of the story. And then the console died in 2000. What a good ending. And on to number 3, we got the Gizmo. What's a Gizmo, you think? Is it like a launcher? No, it's a handheld. Which this console was like the worst handheld, almost worse than the freaking telephone that freaking Nokia made. Which this console is so bad. Oh god, what am I gonna do now? Oh no! I hate this console. Why would they do this? And it was limited time in like the United States, which this console was so bad that the people got arrested for it. So, goodbye, Gizmo. Okay, freaking Gizmo, just open your mouth. And to number 2, we got the Laseractive. Yeah, this is like a movie console. Yeah, this thing was like the worst console of the 90s. Almost worse than those consoles back then. Like, people were like, oh, I need to buy this console. And then they see the price and they're like, nah, I'm not buying this. My brother and me were just messing around. This was like an expensive, crazy console. The CDs were just too expensive. Everything was too expensive. And the worst part, this thing was super expensive. Yeah, thank God it just ended. That's a good ending right now. Whew. And for number 1, it's the Google Stadia. Yeah, I hate this console so much. This is the end of the video. Bye.